morning. It is Wednesday. It is 7:18 a.m. and I'm on the way to Heathrow. We're on the M25. Traffic is good. We have 4 minutes to go apparently. And then I'm going to be checking in for my flight to Austin. So I will take you with me and fingers crossed it's going to be smooth sailing from here on out. Are on the runway at Heathrow. Have been for like 90 minutes now, but it's all good. How wild it is, I can't even tell you, to be on a flight without a baby. If you watched my, I think it's the first vlog that we put out when I had a travel day to Austin again. But I flew solo with my little boy. If you haven't watched it, then definitely check it out because it's just crazy. We basically had 26 hours door to door to go from home to Texas because we had like delays, there was snow on the runway, all of that kind of stuff. And it was chaos. It was absolute chaos. And this trip is like, it's an absolute breeze compared to that. It's just so weird to be travelling, going through an airport without having a travel stroller, without having like 27 bags, without having a baby carrier and a toddler strapped to me the entire time. I didn't know whether I was going to actually take this trip and actually do it, and took a risk to book the event ticket whilst there was like an offer on it. And I said to Jake, my husband, when I booked it, I was like, right, I'm just going to book it, and then if I decide not to go, then I will just gift it to someone, I will give it away, or I'll just like, I'll lose the ticket. And he was like, Juliet, you will literally have flights booked by the end of the day. And I think maybe it wasn't the end of the day, it was like 24 hours afterwards, but decided to commit to it. And it feels like such a big thing to be away out of the country for the first time without Austin, but the way I'm thinking about it, and the way that I've been just speaking about it to people, is like what I would coach a client through, and it's like figuring out what actually do I feel about this, and what's actually going on in my head, and how much of that is true. And I think the big fear that's coming up was like, what if something happened and I had to get home and I was, you know, at least a 10-hour flight away. But then when I dug deeper on that, I was like, well, I'm a mum now, I'd always get to feel that way. I would feel that way if he was, you know, a year and a half like he is now, if he was 5, if he was 10, if he was 18, I'd feel that way. And a huge part of my life, my career, my brand, my identity, like me, has been traveling, especially solo trips, going to events, doing all this kind of stuff. So it just feels really monumental and special that we get to do this. But so all of this being said, I'm on the runway, but it's all good. I'm catching up with a little bit of work. I'm hoping that they turn the Wi-Fi on now, and I have a to-do list, but things that I put on my to-do list I currently need the internet for. And I've got a whispering angel. It's now midday, so absolutely fine. And yeah, I had a really relaxing time in the airport, just sat in the lounge, got through a couple of admin things on my to-do list, had some breakfast, and then I just walked around, got my steps in, which I'm a big advocate for. You're definitely going to be sitting for a long time when you're flying. And then did a bit of shopping, bought myself some makeup and some new perfume, because why not? So yeah, we're just counting our blessings for this extra time, and hopefully we'll be on the move here soon. Cheers to this trip, and let's make it a good one. actually stopped filming the last 4 hours. Basically, as soon as we hit the US, there were such bad storms and I felt so sick. Not a nervous traveller, I don't mind about turbulence and stuff like that, but the turbulence was so bad and I literally could not do anything. And you know when you have those moments where you're like, am I going to throw up right now? It was one of those moments, but I didn't, and I'm fine, and I've landed. And what also was great was that I was off the plane super quick, and in Austin, what's different is that you collect your bags before you go through customs. So because I had no bags, I was so quick to go through customs. I applied for global entry into the US because I'm here a lot. I've been here like 3 times in the last 3 months, less than that. It basically means that you can get in to the country way quicker. You don't have the big customs lines. My husband's American, my son's American, well, he's half American. It means that next time we go, we can all, like, because we always have to split up, it'll be so much quicker. So anyway, I'm gonna go get an Uber now to my hotel. So at 6 p.m. we were supposed to land at 4 p.m. because we were too late taking off. I just want to get to my hotel and then try and stay up quite a while so I don't get too jet lagged. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because I'm in the middle of a parking garage. Goodbye. Literally just arrived, checked in. Oh my god, it's so quick traveling without a child. Everything just feels a little bit weird. I've actually stayed here before. It's called the Tommy Austin. I stayed here 2 years ago. I was actually pregnant. I had just found out I was pregnant at the time and I was here for a business retreat. I knew I wanted like a central location hotel, and because this is such a quick trip, I'm literally like the 72-hour clock is on now. The time starts now. I love this city and I have some other plans that are not just the event to somehow fit into 3 days of a 9 a.m. till 7 p.m. event. But if anyone can do it, I can. So they kindly gave me a glass of champagne when I checked in, which was very nice of them. Gosh, I could probably just order room service and go to bed. But they are doing an early registration over at the JW Marriott, which is where Growth Day is taking place. So I figured I could get dressed, just freshen up a little bit, and then walk over there. I think it's like an 8-minute walk. Go and register, get my badge or whatever I need to do, and then go get some dinner. So that's my plan. So I'll take you with me, as always, and I think I'll finish this. I had a few drinks on the flight. It was nice just to have a couple of drinks. You can't beat it sometimes. It made me really productive. I actually got quite a lot of work done until the Wi-Fi stopped working. Let's see how quickly. It's now 6:43. So can I hustle and get out by 7? Let's do it. Watch this space. All right, it's still 29 degrees or like 84 Fahrenheit at 7:15 p.m. I was going to get out by 7, but I had to pump, which is one of those things that I've had to account for in this trip. Any other mamas, you'll get me. Austin is a year and a half now and I've been breastfeeding the whole time. And I don't do it all day or like all the time. It's really just like morning and night now. Like we will stop at some point soon, but we don't really need to stop yet. And I just figured, well, may as well just carry on while I'm on this trip. So we'll see how he gets on. Anyway, I have just voice noted a client to check in with her. So I'm helping her stay accountable for some stuff. I am gonna just pack a small bag and then we are gonna go to find the hotel and where the event is. I really don't know when my driving license is. I took it out when I was going through immigration because I thought they wanted it. I swear I put it back in my bag. It's here, just wake up to yet. I just need some food. I need some food, that's the thing here. Okay, so this is my little evening outfit. Oh my god, my room is so messy already. Can we see this? So I'm just wearing a little midi dress with this shirt over just to, yeah, just have another layer. And then I have this little bag which kind of matches, and then these sandals. Right, Juliet, get the fuck out. Okay, 7:20. We didn't do that badly, did we? Right, I'm going now. all checked in. Quite big lines, but we love an organised event. I'm always like silently judging, like how organised is it, what's going on, but great marks so far. They do a lot of these growth day events, so I knew it was going to be good. I am going to head back to my hotel now for dinner because I know that the jet lag is going to probably catch up with me at some point. And then the event starts tomorrow at 9. And it's one of those things that like at these huge events, which I don't go to many of the like big personal development events, but when I do, I kind of like to go like incognito. I know that these are amazing networking opportunities. I know you could meet someone that, you know, you could go on to start a business with, or could be a client or a friend or whatever, but I am here for such a short time that I am like truly committed to like immersing myself into it. I am like consciously not doing all the like networking things. I didn't upgrade my ticket to like get that kind of stuff. Just want to come in, do it, focus on me and my learnings. That's just my kind of intention for it. So yeah, I'm gonna go to dinner now, read through my stuff. I've bought my notebook and then I got a new notebook as well, and just make some notes and just get set, and then I actually want to go pick up some melatonin so I can sleep better. So maybe I'll go to CVS and then go to dinner. Okay, welcome to my first official day in Austin. I slept okay last night. I went to CVS before dinner and got some melatonin. If you travel and you often get jet lag, I really recommend them. You can't buy them in the UK, you have to get them from America or maybe elsewhere. Or maybe you can buy, I don't know. I've never seen them in the UK. And melatonin is a thing that your body produces to tell your brain and your body that you're sleepy. So it is like a natural thing. There's nothing bad about it, but you can obviously up the dose if you take a supplement. We always have these stocked at home, just in case like we know that we need to get a good night's sleep, but it's not the kind of thing that you take like every day. But I always take a dose when like my first night in a country. So it's 6 AM now, and I just want to get ahead of a few bits of work things so that I can switch off and be present when I'm at the event. So I'm still working when I'm here. By work I mean the only things I'm focusing on is really client support, just in Telegram and Slack for my clients, and then a bit of content creation, like doing stuff like this. So it's like work that I love, both of those things. So I'm going to just check in with my clients this morning. I'm going to do it from here in my room, and then I have a blow dry appointment at 8. So I'm not going to squeeze in a workout today. I was going to, but I figured that would be kind of overcommitting myself when I just want to like get my head in the game with stuff. I've booked a workout class tomorrow so that I know I definitely show up for it, and then I might actually work out later on if we have a break in the conference. So that is my plan. So I'm going to drink this very small espresso with the one espresso pod that I have in my room because the other one's decaf. Love that. And yeah, we're going to have a productive morning. I'm going to get pretty, apart from my hair, because someone else can deal with that, and then we're going to go to dry bar. Alright, I'm almost ready. It is 7:35. I am just quickly pumping, and I've just done my makeup. My hair is getting done. I didn't really know what to wear because they said yesterday when I checked in, oh, the meeting room's really, really cold, make sure you dress really warm, but it's 32 degrees outside. So obviously I've packed or like summery kind of like lighter stuff, but I figured because it's the first day I'll go with like jeans and heels and this shirt. I'm gonna do like kind of semi-dressy, semi-casual today, and then tomorrow and Saturday I have my outfits planned. So I have like more of like a suit for tomorrow, because I figured, well, it's Friday, it's like the main kind of day, if it's a day in the middle, and then I might end up going out in the evening, so I figured that's probably a good thing to do. And then Saturday, I've got an outfit which I can then like shove in my bag when I go to the airport. So that's my plan. Yeah, I'm gonna go now and get my hair done. Just in the break, and I've come back to my room just to kind of refresh and regroup my energy. Growth Day is blowing my mind. I've done personal development for a long time. I have followed and really learned and invested tens of thousands of pounds upon myself and my own personal growth, and like, oh my god, this work is never done, and this work is life-changing, literally life-changing. So I'm about to head back now. Yeah, so I'm going back into session 3 till 7. I've got a little bit more work to do tonight because I've kind of broken it up into 2 stints, one early morning, and then I've got some just client stuff that I'm going to review tonight, which is only going to be like 30 minutes, an hour. So I'm going to do that this evening when I get back, I think, and then take myself off for dinner and just kind of reflect on the day, because I've already made so many pages of notes. So yeah, I can't wait to kind of reflect on everything and how I can bring this into my life, not just my work, but my life. So yeah, it's, oh, my watch is charging. It's actually, it really is time for me to go.
You burned out on that last launch, but you made the money, so you're like, let's double down, babe, let's keep going. You kept going all in, which is great, but it's been 5 years of all in, and everyone's like, can we get a break here? We're gonna do the other way. Then we're gonna work up the side, work up the arms, then we're gonna do that big back.
Friday, and we are just about halfway through my 72 hours here. So I make it about hour 36 of this trip. It is 5:47 right now. I feel good. I was awake at 4 and couldn't get back to sleep, but that's not too bad, to be honest. So if you followed here for a little while, you know I love a workout. I have booked Barry's boot camp this morning, which is at 6:15, and I love this. It's my favourite class, and I always know if I'm travelling and there's a Barry's, I'm gonna try and go, because it just means I get a good workout in. So I'm not like doing full makeup right now, but I am one of those girls that just feels so much better with just a tiny bit of makeup on. So don't judge me. I know I'll be sweating it off anyway, but you know, when in Rome. So yeah, I'm gonna get a taxi there and then do my class and then hopefully walk back and get some coffee. So yeah, I will probably not film the workout class, but I'll take you along to some of it. just got in from my workout. It was great. It was great. Love Barry's. It's my favourite workout ever, but I made the mistake of going through my phone and going through pictures of Austin, and I just miss him so much. And I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen at some point, and I know it's completely normal, and I know he's completely fine. He's having a really good time with his dad and at nursery and everything, but it just makes me think like, oh, I'm so far away from him and he's so little. And every time I've travelled internationally since I've had him, gosh, we've travelled so many times since he's been born, and in pregnancy as well, but since he's been born, and it's been so cool to like have him around. And this trip just wouldn't have worked this time, just logistically with like family logistics. But when you see me out here like having a great time, living my best life, going to events, it's like it always comes with a trade-off. I truly believe you can have it all, but to have it all, you need to do a couple of things. You need to define what all means to you in this season of life. Because for me, it's not doing half the stuff that I used to do. And I don't want that anymore. And that to me isn't like fulfilling anymore. And then you need to know that you can have it all without doing it all. But there is always a trade-off, right? And I think I've obviously been really, really open about how I have like grown my business, changed my business, how I've helped other people in the events industry shift up their business models to help with, becoming a mum, and it's the best thing ever. And there's so much importance in actually doing stuff for you as well, and that's what this trip is. And I need to remind myself that this is not something that is selfish. It's not something that I should feel guilty for. It's something that is pouring into me. I've already had so many like shifts, and I was coming here for like different energy, just to shift up, different speakers that I don't necessarily listen to. I wanted to be in a room which is a completely different energy. I wanted to be in the States, not the UK. There are no personal development events in the UK that even come close to what you can get here in the US. So that's why I always come here. I just knew that, and yeah, I knew I was going to get takeaways, but actually a lot of the takeaways that I had on day one related so much not just to business. Like, it's not a business growth thing. Like, yes, you can grow your business and you'll learn strategies to grow your business, and I'm sure like we'll dive into stuff like that, but like it's not about how to go fucking viral on Instagram or like sign clients or hit a certain revenue amount. It's who you are becoming in the process, and this is the work that is so important. And I've learned so much which actually I can apply to my parenting, to my marriage, to my client relationships, not just like growing. Like, we're always looking for the next big thing, but sometimes the next big thing is just how can you hold the level of success that you desire and you deserve. So that's my little rundown of this morning. So yeah, I feel a little bit like deflated isn't the right word. I guess I've just had like a little wobble of being like, oh, that's my little boy and I miss him. But it's all good. He's having a great time. I'm having a great time. I'll be back home in like 48 hours. No, less time than that. More time than that. But anyway, I'm talking shit now. So I'm going to get ready for the day. I've got like a power suit outfit today that I think I'm going to wear. It's a little bit extra, but I'm also a little bit extra, so let's go. We'll see what it looks like. This is very me, but I literally had so much time and now I don't. Story of my life. So we have gone for this little suit vibe. I'm actually wearing socks right now because I'm deciding we go with heels with this, or we go with trainers for like a cute daytime vibe. I think we're gonna go trainers just because people generally are not that dressed up at this event. Some are, but I just feel like I want to be a little bit more casual today. Like, this is quite dressy. So, and also it's kind of rainy outside and I'm not really sure what's going on with the weather, so yeah.
So many people publicly criticised them. They actually turned down tons of money and they got told they were making big mistakes, leaving money on the table.
Okay, me recording lots of today. Day 2 didn't really happen as much. It was another great day. We had some really good stuff on like motivation, and then we had Natalie come on and teach about values and how that really impacts your kind of motivation and productivity in a different sort of way. And I've worked with Natalie for a couple of years now. I was just in her CEO Mama Mastermind, so you've seen her pop up in my vlogs before because I've been at her retreats a lot this year. But yeah, it was really, really cool I always learn new stuff from her. I always learn new things from everyone, even if it's like a speaker I've heard 100 times. But when I was at the event, I got a text from my friend who lives here in Austin who invited me out for dinner. So I need to decide what I'm gonna wear. Look at the sky right now, that it looks kind of menacing. So yeah, I need to pick something to wear, and then GTFO, we are gonna go to a sushi place, which I'm excited for. Okay, so let me show you. I have gone for jeans with this like one shoulder top, this like fun necklace, and then I have like tassel heels on just to make it a little bit more dressy. Honestly, every time I come, I wear my cowboy boots that I actually got here. And I go like full Austin vibes, but because I travel with carry-on only, heels take up less space. And yes, so I'm gonna go out now. I have just over 24 hours left in Austin now. I have about 27 hours literally to the minute, so let's make the most of it. See you later.
Money, stay on my craft and stick around those pounds, but I do that to pass the
It genuinely feels like 5 minutes since I was last at this airport, like leaving, but quieter because I had Austin with me. So we just wrapped up the event. The last day actually kind of blew me away. Like I knew it would be good, like blah blah blah. But I'm not talking about the event as a whole here, I'm talking about the last day. I knew the last day of the event would be powerful, like they always are, right? They want to end on a high, but I didn't know that the stuff that affected me and the stuff that like hit me would be the stuff, if that makes literally any sense at all. I find it very easy to like drop in and connect into the business stuff, the, you know, the big ambition stuff, but the stuff that really got me today was like all the things about family and your legacy, and wow, it was just like, it was a lot. So halfway through the day I literally, well, we had a lunch break, so I took myself off for like a nice lunch and a glass of rosé to like anchor it in, which is something that I like to do. Anyway, I'm now at Austin Merch. Got here and my flight is 30 minutes delayed. So I'm going to just have a little walk around and go to the lounge, have some dinner, get changed, get ready, and wait, I guess. It's gonna be a good flight. We're manifesting a good flight. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you. I've lost all my train of thought. This week has just been like something else, but maybe I'll find the words at some point, maybe. People are looking at me like, who does this girl think she's for the camera? But I did hear something, a great quote that was like, when you're filming yourself out in public, people don't know whether you have like 5 followers or 5 billion followers. So anyway, right, we're gonna stop this now. Not, oh, I can't see my watch. It's 9:30. We are 10:45 now. The lounge is shut, so I got tea. I had 1 glass of wine because I'm just reorganising my stuff literally in the middle of the airport, but I just want to make sure that I take some melatonin or have some near me, because I could really do with falling asleep on this flight, and typically I am not good at that. Some of this, hopefully it will at least knock me out a little bit. Anyway, something I've stopped is basically giving a fuck when I'm in public, when I'm travelling, because I just need to get stuff done. I don't want to be in there like a toilet cubicle. So we're going to use some of this Clinique Mini, take the day off, to just get the majority of my makeup off, so that on the flight we can just skincare and sleep. It is 2 p.m, 8 a.m. Austin time. Just landed in London. The flight actually went quite quickly, but the seats were like, it was like this weird configuration. So that was just annoying. But apart from that, it was a good flight. And now I need to leg it through Heathrow. Luckily, I've only got my carry-on, so I haven't got to go through baggage reclaim. Leg it through Heathrow, then get out of London, and then Jake's gonna pick me up. So it's going to be still a bit of a journey.